Michael, let me ask you a big picture question, first of all. US consumer confidence is at an 18-year high. Are you feeling that?
We are seeing that. Our business is as strong as ever. As you mentioned, we've reported our earnings and we beat our expectations. And we're seeing a lot of consumer confidence. I'm being reached here in Orlando where it's pushing 80 degrees and visitation has never been higher. And we're not only seeing that in Orlando, we're seeing that at all of our destinations around the world. Consumer confidence has never been higher. Occupancies are extremely strong at the moment. And you see it in our top line growth because as consumer confidence remains strong, the transactions or purchases of our ownership is at an all-time high.
I'm just curious how you would measure consumer confidence. Is it occupancy? Is it default rates? Is it kind of how do you get a feel of how your customers are interacting with your business and kind of from an economic point of view, how they're feeling?
Right. Well, it's a great question, and we can judge consumer confidence in a number of different ways. But the best indicator that I look at is our gross vacation ownership sales. They were up 7% year on year, right in line with our expectation, if not a slight beat. And what we see is over 900,000 customers every day or every year. And we can tell whether they're transacting at the same levels as they always have. And they're at all-time high levels. So we're looking at the number of customers we see and the level of which they transact, again, all showing an extremely strong consumer.
Now, you've just completed your first full quarter since spinning out of the Wyndham Hotels business. I'm curious as to how the spin out has gone and whether you might be concerned about the stock price, given that, activists are looking for opportunities these days.
Well, for those of you who are not as familiar with Wyndham Destinations is the world's largest vacation ownership business, and it's the world's largest vacation exchange business. And the entire rationale behind the spinoff on June the 1st is simply that we felt there was a great opportunity to unlock shareholder value. Since the point of the spinoff on June the 1st, we've been able to return to shareholders 7% of our market cap through either dividends or share repurchases. What's going on in the market today, I think, is a broader reflection of consumer discretionary and then most recently some transition in the market. We feel our underlying objective is to deliver on our operating business. And the third quarter was a great example of what happens when you deliver on what you've promised to the street. And we did exactly that. And we're excited about what our strategy is going forward and our ability to deliver the promise to the street.
How do you get over structural problems of the industry? I'm thinking of the likes of the growth of Airbnb and other types of vacation, strategies that people have these days. Your competitors, Marriott Vacations and Hilton Grand Vacations, they're also suffering in the market.
Well, I think that's a reflection of stock price. I don't think that's a reflection of underlying business across the entire sector. The overall industry is extremely strong. When we came out of the recession in 08-09, the industry was about a $6 billion industry in North America, and it's now back up to $10 billion. What I think is interesting since the recession is how the industry's changed. People like to vacation with a few fundamental facts. They want space. They want amenities. When they get to their property, they want to be able to put their bags in the room and move to a big pool or a fitness room or a location on the beach. And I think most importantly, when you're in our demographic, which I'd like to just mention in just a second, you want to check in at the front desk and know what you can count on behind that front door. You don't want surprises when you check in with your two children or with your partner or with whoever you're vacationing with. And I think when you look at our demographic, which this year alone is 52% Gen Xers and millennials, they want comfort, they want space, they want amenities, and they want to know what to expect when they go on vacation.